Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how I lay my lace. So first we're going to start off with the Scalp Protector by Walker's Tape. You know how you normally, if you apply lace, you clean your hairline with alcohol before applying just to get any type of residue off. Well, this Walker tape, that's basically what it is. The scalp is a scalp protector and it's basically alcohol. So it protects your scalp from any type of glue or anything that you're using, and then it also cleans your hairline. So then you want to go in with the blow dryer on a cool setting and just blow dry the Walker's tape. Then next you want to take a stocking cap, and I know some people use stockings. You want to take something that is either close to your skin complexion, and you want to put that on your head, and then you want to take the Got To Be Glued Freeze spray, and you want to spray that all across your hairline. Now for me, I don't know about other people, but this does help protect my hairline from the actual adhesive that I'm going to be using. So that's why I use it, and then it also helps mold the cap down into your scalp. So then you want to go in with the blow dryer on a cool setting, nothing too high guys, on a cool setting, and you want to blow dry this. You want to blow dry this until this melts down into your skin. So you just want to keep going back in, taking the freeze spray, spraying as much as you need to get that cap melted down into your skin. Okay guys, so once you get that Got To Be Glue Free spray dried down, you want to take the Got To Be Glue Ultra Gel. Now I use the one in a black bottle, and my Got To Be gel is almost out. I've had this for a long time, and then I'm going to take about that much, and I'm going to put this near my ear because this is the part where it starts to lift up a bit. So I want to put something for some extra type of hold. So I'm going to put the Got To Be Glued gel in the black bottle on the sides of my ear where I'm actually going to cut the cap up at to cut it off. So yeah, you just want to go in and do that. As you can see, I'm struggling to get some out because I didn't even realize that I was this low. I knew I was running out, but I didn't know I was that low. Okay, so after adding that Got To Be gel, I'm going to go back in with some more Got To Be Glued Free spray. And I'm just going to spray that on the side of my ears and all back over my hairline, and I'm going to use the blow dryer. I'm going to go in and I'm going to blow dry this until it is dry. This process is repetitive, it is tedious, it is annoying, but it is a must. Okay, so for an extra firm hold, I'm going to go in with the pump it up. I'm going to go in with the Pump It Up styling spritz, and I'm going to spray that around my hairline as well. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to blow dry this. So once all the blow drying is done, you want to take some scissors and you want to make sure that that cap is dried down to your scalp or your hairline or your forehead or whatever you want to consider it. And then you want to go in and you want to cut it off. Cut it off. Cut around it. You see how mine won't even lift up? So you want to continue to keep cutting, and as you can see, mine is starting to lift up a little bit around my hairline. My hairline comes out pretty far, so I have to always go back in after and continue to spray down onto the end of my hairline. So yeah, that's what I just did. I just applied some spritz and I'm holding it down to where my hairline stops, and I'm just blow drying it. You want to make sure you cover your hairline as much as possible because this adhesive will snatch your edges. I don't care what people say. If you do not apply this stuff right and take it off right, it will snatch the hell out of your edges, okay? Okay guys, so here comes the tricky part, cutting up and around your ear. So a lot of the times when cutting this part, it will start to lift a little bit. That's why I said I go in with the gel, and it's almost like my ears stick out. So I have to put the gel like on top of my ear a little bit so it can, you know, hold it down. And I'm just going to cut around my ear and I'm going to try to make sure that the cap is protecting my hairline all the way down to that point, and I'm going to spray some Spritz right there and blow dry it because I felt like it was lifting a little bit. So anytime you feel it lifting when you're cutting it, just go back in, stop right there when you're cutting, go back in, spray some Gots to Be Glue free spray or Spritz, and just blow dry at that point. Don't continue to keep cutting, because what's going to happen is the cap is going to start rolling up, and then it's not going to be any more good. So then you want to go ahead and go in on the next side, and you want to do the same exact thing. Cut up and carve out that ear. As you can see, mine is a little stuck right there. This side is lifting a little bit more than the other side. One side always does better than the other, but as you can see, once I cut it there, I stopped. And then I started to spritz and blow dry, because like I said, if you don't stop right then and there, it will roll the hell up on you, and then it would be pointless. So once you have cut both sides off, you just want to go around and get any excess cap off. And you just want to cut it as close to your hairline as possible, because you don't want your lace sitting all the way up on your forehead, touching your eyebrows. So yeah, just cut that excess lace off. After cutting off the excess lace, you want to go over the cap wherever it's lifting at and spray the Gots to Be Glue free spray. Here I'm talking to Justin. He's saying hi, bye. He's so funny. And you just want to roll it down, because you don't want your cap rolling up, because it will show up under your lace. So you want a natural look, or as natural as possible, okay? I'm going to go back in with the Walker Tape scalp protector, because I am about to apply this adhesive. So I did apply it earlier before I applied the cap, but I'm pretty sure all the Gots to Be free spray and gel has probably, you know, got rid of the Walker's tape, the scalp protector. So I'm going to go back in again before I apply this adhesive to protect not only my scalp, but just to clean up any residue. And then I'm going to blow dry it. Then you're going to take a needle and a thread, because you're going to sew behind your ear. So the reason why I am sewing behind my ear is because frontals are supposed to go from ear to ear. So I only want this cap to be where the frontal is going to be. I don't want it on the back part of my braids, because I need my scalp to be free. So I'm just going to sew this from one side of my ear to the other. Okay, so now that that's sewed down, we're sewed from ear to ear, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess cap in the back. And I'm just going to cut that off the back of my head so my scalp can be free. Okay, so this is what it should look like, or something similar to this. It's not perfect. It's a little crooked, but I'm just so happy that I can feel my scalp in the back. Yes, I want to yell to the mountaintops. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Now we got the wig. I made this wig when I went on my trip for the Dominican Republic in June. And I also had this here since I went to Jamaica. When did I go to Jamaica? Was it last year or maybe the year before? This hair has been holding on. You hear me? Okay, this is some good hair right here. I love this hair, but we about to, you know, comb it out and get it right. So now it's time for the fun part, the adhesive. And the glue that I'm going to be using today is the Ghost Bond. I got mine off of Amazon, but I think I've seen it down here in Atlanta in the beauty supply store, and they sell it for about $20. So with this adhesive, okay, listen to me and listen to me good. Be very careful. And then right there, I had just dropped some of it on the actual hair. But yeah, with this adhesive, you want to be very careful. Do not apply a lot. This stuff will snatch your edges. Do you hear me? It will snatch your edges. And y'all already know that I'm all about edges. So we're going to take it and we're going to start applying it right in front of the cat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to smooth this out. Now, the reason why you don't want to apply a lot is because you want to build this up in layers. And you also, the way I do it is I do a side at a time because this stuff does dry fast and you just don't want to be building and building and building. So then you want to take the blow dryer and you want to blow dry this on a cool setting, people. A cool setting, okay? Nothing higher than a cool setting. So remember I said we're going to build this up in layers. So you want to blow dry this until it turns clear. So now we're going to go in and we're going to put a second layer. Today I am only going to be using 2 layers. I know some people use 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10 layers. But I'm only using 2. And then I'm going to take the end of the back of this brush and I'm just going to smooth this out. Okay? Smooth it out like so. And you can use any type of, brush, or I know seen people using like popsicle sticks and stuff like that to smooth it out. And then you know the drill. Go back in and blow dry this on a cool setting until you see it turn clear. We don't want no whiteness because we don't want that showing through the lace. If it's white, it will show through the lace. So make sure it is clear and it is tacky. Okay, so now we got that on there. The glue is clear, it's tacky, it's sticky, and we're going to put the wig on. So, when you're putting the wig on, you want to pull the lace down. Oh, no, wait a minute. I forgot something, y'all. I forgot something. Now, does this look like it mimics my scalp? Hell no. So what you want to do is you want to take some foundation that you use on your skin or some type of powder, and you want to go in and you want to put it on a cap because this is going to match your skin perfect. This is what is going to give you the illusion that it is actually your scalp, that this hair is coming up out of your scalp. Now that looks more like it, okay? So now that we done that, we're going to put the wig on now. And what you're going to do is, y'all see I cut my lace as close to the hairline as possible. You're going to pull that up to the front, and I normally start on the side because this is the hardest part, is right down there on the side to stick. You want to make sure you take some type of clips and you clip the hair back so the hair don't get stuck up in the glue or nothing like that. You also want to try to keep them baby hairs back too because you don't want no glue to get on them. So then I go down here right by my ear. This is the part where it's hard to stay down there, and I do that first before the glue dries any more or any quicker. And then I just start tacking it down around my hairline where I have the glue at. And then I go in with the back of a tweezer and I just press it into the glue. And then I'm dragging the tweezer downward. So it could get all of the lace onto the glue. Now, y'all, these sides always seem to need some extra love and care. So right here where I see where the lace is lifting up a little bit, I just sprayed some Gots to Be Freeze spray. And I'm also going to, press that in with the tweezers. And then you know the drill. We're going to go in with the hair dryer on a cool setting. Please, on a cool setting. And I'm going to continue to press with the back of the tweezer as I'm blow drying, okay? Because we want that to get in there, okay? And I'm telling you, you're going to start to feel like you're getting a facelift. That's how you know that it's sticking. Okay, guys, so now we have one side down, and now it's time to do the next side. So we're going to do the same exact thing to this side that we did to the other side. We're going to apply the gold spine in small layers, okay? And we're going to blow dry it after each layer until it turns clear. And we're going to apply 2 layers. So let's get this on here so we can tack down this other side of this lace. Okay, y'all, we done applied the 2 layers. We done put the blow dry on until it's clear. And now it's time to lay this bad boy down. Melt this joint into the skin. So I'm just taking a clip and clipping back the hair so the hair won't get caught in the glue. And I'm just going to pull this forward, and I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did to the other side. I'm going to pull it down, and I'm going to press it in a little bit. Start down towards the end part, towards my ear, because that's the hardest part to stick. So you want to make sure that you get that on there while the glue is still sticky. Take the back end of that tweezer and press it in. Drag that tweezer down into the lace so it can get on the glue. Okay, guys, so I'm going back in on the side, doing some final touches, spraying that. Got to be free spray wherever I see it's needed. If I see anything lifting up or rolling or anything, I'm going to spray it there, press it down with the tweezers, and blow dry it. And like I said, all of this is pretty repetitive. It's just time consuming. You have to do it in steps. Don't rush it. Take your time, and it'll come out perfect. Okay, guys, so for the most part, laying that lace down into the skin, melting it down, that part is done. So now we just going to go in and try to tame this beast. What I'm doing is I'm spraying water. I also have a little bit of conditioner in here, and I'm just going to spray the hair so I can comb it. So as you can see right here, the lace lifted up a little. You can actually see my cap underneath. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull it down, and I'm going to press on it to see if the gold spine is still a little sticky or tacky. And it actually didn't feel sticky or tacky anymore. So I'm going to go in with that got to be glued freeze spray. And I'm going to spray it, and then I'm going to blow dry it. And I'm just going to hold my fingers right there where it was kind of lifting up at. I also think I might have cut the lace too short on this side. That's another reason why it's lifting up. So guys, be careful when you're cutting your lace. You don't want to cut it too short. And then I'm going back in with those tweezers, and I'm just pressing it down. And then we're going back in with the blow dryer. So the blow dryer, then the tweezers, then the blow dryer, then the tweezers. We're rotating them. And as you can see, it's still part of the cap that's showing. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to pull it down some more, because I can still feel this freeze spray. And I'm just going to hold it right there. And I'm going to take the tweezers and then the blow dryer and blow dry it. So now that we got everything laying down and everything sticky, I'm going back in with this scalp protector, the Walker's tape, which is just basically alcohol, and I'm putting it around my hairline for any extra residue glue that might be there, so you won't get like that sticky look around your hairline or that shiny look. And I'm just gonna let that sit in for a moment, and I'm gonna, you know, comb through my hair and put it behind my ear and just run my fingers through it, make sure that I brushed it out enough. And yeah, and then I'm gonna comb it like so. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? Y'all see it. So now I'm just going in and I'm showing you guys what the parting looks like. I've had this hair for over a year, I want to say. I normally use this hair for a vacation hair because it's the wet and wavy. So anytime I get in the water, it just curls up. And the frontal and everything is like a year old. And this hair has been so good to me, y'all. It's been good to me. And I'm going to leave the link down below of the vendor off of AliExpress of where I got this hair from, so you guys can go check it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this side looks like. Now, I do leave this side thicker because I don't wear my hair on this side. So I really don't go in too much and pluck it. But as you can see, for this frontal to be over a year old, I mean, it looks pretty damn good if you ask me. And then also I'm seeing the little parts that's lifting up. So I'm going back in with that Got to Be freeze spray, and I'm taking the back of this comb and I'm just pressing it down. And then you know what I'm gonna do. Y'all know, blow dry your time and just blow dry it. So anytime you see something lifting up, don't go back in with the ghost bind. Use your freeze spray or your spritz and just pat it down with a comb, the tweezers, whatever you have, and just go in and blow dry it. You don't want to use too much of that Got to Be now, y'all. Y'all don't want to take this thing off and not have no hair, okay? Okay guys, that's about it. I've showed you guys how I lay and slay this wig with adhesive. I hope you guys liked it and I hope you learned something from it. Thanks for watching. Until the next one.
100,000 in the visa. President's attention slide by, we don't see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like I'm from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop, man, this shit gon' go crazy. They know I'm the truth, coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a street, man.